Hello everyone, I am Lady Lee Dumugho, second year BPA student. In this video, I will be discussing about the RA 7192, which is Women in Development and Nation Building. So what is RA 7192? It is an act promoting the integration of women as full and equal partners of men in development and nation building and for other purposes. In other words, this act tells us that all women should be given the exact amount of opportunities that is equal to men. In Section 1, title, this act shall be cited as the Women in Development and Nation Building Act. Section 2, Declaration of Policy. The state recognizes the role of women in nation building and shall ensure the fundamental equality before the law of women and men. The state shall provide that women rights and opportunities equal to that of men. In pursuance of this policy, the state reaffirms the right of women in all sectors to participate in policy formulation. It encourages active participation of women in national development. To attain the foregoing policy, first, a substantial portion of official development assistance funds received from foreign governments and multilateral agencies and organizations shall be set aside and utilized by the agencies concerned to support programs and activities for women. Second, all government departments shall ensure that women benefit equally and participate directly in the development programs and projects of said department, specifically those funded under official foreign development assistance to ensure the full participation and involvement of women in the development process. And third, all government departments and agencies shall review and revise all the regulations, circulars, issuance, and procedures to remove gender bias therein. So, all women will be a good beneficiary of those programs and projects for them to be more confident in showing their skills. It is also a way of looking at how was the process pursuit to the issue and impact on the lives and opportunities available to different groups of men and women. Section 3, Responsible Agency. The National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA shall primarily be responsible for ensuring the participation of women as recipients in foreign aid, grants, and loans. It shall determine and recommend the amount to be allocated for the development activity involving women. This section is to promote and fulfill the rights of substantive equality of computation and utilization in accordance with the specific guidelines of a woman. Section 4, Mandate. The NEDA, with the assistance of National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women, shall ensure that the different government departments, including its agencies and instrumentalities which, directly or indirectly, affect the participation of women in national development and their integration therein. In this section, it's all about the major human rights and has a committee made up of individual experts whose mandate is to monitor and provide convention on right of the child. First, formulate and prioritize rural or countryside development programs or projects. Provide income and employment opportunities to women in the rural areas and thus prevent their heavy migration from rural to urban or foreign countries. It is for them to take essentials into consideration, the remoteness and potentials in rural areas, and provide targeted differentiated approaches. Second, including an assessment of the extent to which their programs and/or projects integrate women in the development process and of the impact of said programs or projects on women, including their implications in enhancing the self-reliance of women in improving their income. Being self-reliant is presented to be the ability to take control over their life, being motivated from within, and being able to take care of themselves. Third, ensure the active participation of women and women's organizations in the development programs or projects, including their involvement in the planning, design, implementation, management, monitoring, and evaluation thereof. This is to make things more effective and hassle-free upon doing such development, to ensure that the women's organization will be done smoothly and fairly. Fourth, collect sex disaggregated data, include such data in its program or project paper, proposal, or strategy. Fifth, ensure that programs and/or projects are designed so that the percentage of women who receive assistance is approximately proportionate to either their traditional participation in the targeted or their proportion of the population whichever is higher. Otherwise, the following should be stated in the program or project paper, proposal, or strategy. A. The obstacle in achieving the goal, and B. The steps being taken to overcome those obstacles, and to the extent that steps are not being taken to overcome those obstacles, why they are not being taken. It is an obstacle that is something that gets in the way or that slows or stops progress. Overcoming obstacles means that you can work through a challenge in order to achieve a goal. Lastly, 6. Assist women in activities that are critical significance to their self-reliance and development. To avoid serious crucial problems, judge, analyze at a turning point or on the verge of a crisis upon developing the said project.